Hello everybody. This is NessNess of Lady B's Unique Creations. Hey, listen, I am letting everybody know that I do have a couple of projects that I'll soon be launching that I'm working on. I have a hair serum for hair growth and hair oil. When you're 50 and you realize that your thickness and your hair is thinning and you realize that your edges ain't never coming back, and maybe people who have alopecia, maybe people who are in remission who just came out of chemo, or maybe it's people who just hair won't grow. I have made a hair serum for the scalp that is going to be super awesome, light, a nice smell. Everybody's selling hair oils, and I said, let me do some research. Yes, it's a lot of researching. So what I've done was my research, and I have came up that back in the 80s and the 90s when I used to do hair and I was into all this hair stuff, we used to have hair crack. Now hair crack for me was using some root stimulator. So once I use the root stimulator, I mix it up with some Vaseline, little something else, a little coconut hair grease, and that would make me some hair crack. So that would lay and slick your edges down and your ponytail down. When you get your braids, your edges lift up. You just throw that little hair crack on there, that hair lays down. But what I've done now is I made a nice hair serum. Right now it's sitting in the oils and the herbs and it's soaking, and I'm giving it up to 7 weeks. It says you can do it from 2 to 8 weeks, but I'm going to give it 7 weeks only because I want to make sure that I marinate everything in there. I've been working and researching all these different hair oils and oils that's going to penetrate the scalp. A lot of times we had that missing hair, thin edges. The edges is not coming back. The thinness is not going to thicken up all the way we want it from when we younger. Unfortunately, a lot of people have a case of thinning hair. So I say to those people, you're getting your hair cut, you got your dreads, you want just to have a nice, healthy, clean scalp. Like I said, people who have dry scalp, they may come out of chemo. A lot of times you want to have a nice, moisturized scalp. So this hair oils that I'm going to be selling, it's going to be something that's going to penetrate and massage it in the scalp, and it'll protect the scalp. It'll help with the hair growth, hair thickness, if any follicles are able to be saved. Some people don't have follicles in those areas and they missing a lot. Like a lot of times I don't understand when people going through alopecia, they want to put a weave on, they'll go to the shop and they'll shave that area off and then they'll glue it. And I think that what they don't understand is that is like damaging to the follicles because they're never going to have a chance to breathe and grow. A lot of times when you go to some beauticians, they don't use a lot of the hair nets and that makeup stuff on your hair. They use nets. They braid their hair down and they net it so that they can sew in between and fill it in that way. A lot of times people don't understand when you're getting your wigs on and you have the part, you lift it, you glue it, you makeup it, you spray it with the stuff, and then you turn around, your edges are thinning, that top of the hair is damaged. A lot of people are missing that section of the hair. A lot of people turn around when they had their weaves and they had the hair out. That part of the hair is damaged because that's the only part that's catching the heat. I say to you, you need some hair oil that's going to protect that hair and protect that scalp, because without a healthy scalp, you ain't going to have no healthy hair. So what I've done was I've been doing my research, and I said I need me some oil out there too, because I'm a hair guru too. I'm from back in the day. So what I said was, I'm going to make this hair serum, and honey, they said put it in the dark and research it. And I done got these bottles, the dark bottles. Do you know why you use the dark bottles? Because the dark bottles protect your hair oils. A lot of people are using the clear bottles. I ain't knocking you because it's kind of cute. But I'm looking for protection. And when I'm looking for protection, I don't want my oils to get in somebody's hands and they like, this ain't no real oil. This oil done changed colors. This oil is damaged. The dark BPA bottles, I believe it's BPA bottles, they protect the oils. And when you're investing in doing as much work as I'm putting into doing these oils, you want to make sure that they are in the good hands. So I'm looking to, support and help the communities with suffering scalp, thinning hair, loss of hair follicles, in remission from like chemo or any medication. Sometimes you take medications and thin your hair out too. A lot of people tell me, oh, you at a certain age. I'm 50 and I got a lot of thickness, but at the same time, I don't get a lot of length. And when I do get a little length, I wind up cutting it real fast. Ugh. And one day I had put some tracks in my hair just to lay it down, just to slick it in a nice little ponytail. And baby, I'm in the early pre-stages of menopause, and that menopause stage hit, a symptom came on, the heat, fire activated. I wanted to pull that damn hair off, but it wouldn't come off. So saying that, you want to make sure that your body chemistry, your pH, your hormone levels, your menopause levels, everything is working into this. Because when you start taking different medications, the medications start to thin people hair. A lot of people come in and they're outside. A lot of young girls too. I noticed, like on a lot of videos I've seen, they have alopecia, and you want something to just massage your scalp when you wash your hair. Whether you got long hair or short hair, whether you got thin hair or thick hair, you just want to make sure you massage your scalp. And it's healthy. So this is what I'm promoting. Everything in this ingredients with this hair oil is natural. Everything is natural oils and natural herbs and all of that. Ain't no chemicals, nothing. So I will list on there what I am using as far as the oils and stuff. And if anybody's allergic to any one of the oils or essentials oils, they don't have to use it. It's very good and it's safe for little kids. So when you have your babies coming home and the baby's got the cradle cap or the dry scalp, and you may have some that don't want to get their hair combed, you can just take the thing and squeeze a little inside and just massage the scalp. That's very important. A healthy scalp. So Lady V's Unique Creations hair dessert will be out soon. It will be out soon. I'm documenting my journey. I want you guys to see the progress. I'm working on getting my labels. I'm thinking about changing my bottles, but I'm planning on staying with the BPA bottles only because the investment that I'm putting into this work and the passion is so real. So I just want to make sure everything works out right. Also, my shipping and labeling, I'm working on that as well for the bottles, and I'm working on a system that I'll have in where people can do online orders and they can place an order and I can prepare everything to be shipped out. I'm not with a manufacturer yet, and that's what I'm working on. I'm very excited about the project, and I know a lot of people. I'm aiming at scalps and hair types that are important. And like I said, when you hit 50, it's a milestone. Everything starts to change. The grays get stubborn. They don't want to color. One time I put a blonde on my hair turned orange, and I liked it. It actually was cute. It was actually a cute color. And like I said, you get these grays and they stubborn. They want to go this way. They want to stand this way. They don't want to take no color. And then a lot of times people don't have time. Like when you're going to get your hair braided, you want to make sure that your scalp is healthy. When you go into the hair braiding salons, you have to let them know, braid it secure, but don't braid it to kill my scalp. One time, this young lady, God bless her soul, her name was Deanne, baby. Deanne had the magic fingers that work. Deanne grew my hair down my back. I didn't even know I can grow hair like that. But my hair was so long and pretty, and I had it for one day. I took it out, permed it. I was like impressed, like, this me? Had a ponytail, everything. Hair was from like here down under here. I was like, ow. But the crazy part was, as soon as I permed it, we ran and I got me this cut that I always wear. This, everybody tell me it's your signature cut, short on one side, long on the other. But anyway, I was like, let me go back to 10, let me go back to 10. And unfortunately, she had left us, but I was like, oh my gosh, she has some magic fingers. But she braided my hair one time, and this style, and to this day, I ain't seen nobody with that style yet. Because she worked in Billie Jean's, a very well-known braiding place in New York City, in Manhattan. Billie Jean's, they braid their ass off. But anyway, she had parted their hair, and she braided this up nice, and she braided the back up like coming up, and she put a big braid across here, braided this up, and she had it right here connect, and it came all the way down with like jumbo braids. So all these styles that everybody's starting to wear now, I've been done it, been did it. That fashion of style is played out. So what happened was, she braided my hair so tight. It looked so nice. Oh my God, I was cute. But baby, my scalp was bleeding. And I was a fool because I was like, oh, it hurt, it hurt. I nicely took me a cold rag and damped that shit out. My sister said, you was a goddamn fool. Damn mother told her, she said, don't you braid nobody hair that tight that it bleed. I was saying to myself, I said, shit, beauty is pain. And I thought about it. I said, God damn. I couldn't even lay down on my head for like 2 weeks. But I didn't care because my hair was so pretty. But now, at 50, I'm tender-headed. My scalp is sensitive. My hair be brittle and dry. All I plan on doing is perming my head, throwing me a little color in the controller grays, and laying my hair down with some mousse. And putting a wrap on it. That's all I'm concerned about doing to this hair in 2022. I see a lot of nice haircuts. I'm thinking about getting me a little cut. And a cute color with some designs. I'm really, really on the verge of thinking about that. My thing is, when you have hair issues, scalp issues, it can reflect from anything. The weight loss community, when you had the sleeve or the bypass, a person with alopecia, a person coming out of remission with chemotherapy for cancer, lupus, medications, diabetes medications, kidney medications. I suggest that you reach out to your dermatologist and try to find a dermatologist that understands and knows your hair. I had a dermatologist and she asked me for permission because she wanted to touch my braids. And I knew for a fact she didn't understand my hair. I have 4C hair, and that's dry, brittle scalp. I want someone who can talk to me and explain to me and give me some tips and ideas on how to deal with this type of hair, because sometimes I don't know how to deal with it, so I'll braid it and leave it. And I want to speak to somebody who understands my struggle. I want a healthy scalp. I want healthy hair. I want my scalp and my hair to combine with healthiness, where even if it don't grow down my back, which I don't want, at least I know when I comb it, it's not all in the comb. And a lot of times people don't understand, your hair is gonna thin because when you don't have enough protein, you don't have enough essential vitamins in your body, and that's why we have to bariatric world, you have to compensate all these vitamins and take different vitamins and nutrients and to store in your body so that nails and hair are not a problem growing. I'm getting my nails to grow back. They're mine. They're coming back. So I know I'm getting some protein and something in my body. And the important thing that I feel is healthiness. Yes. Healthiness is very important, especially when you have 4C hair that don't want to cooperate. Especially, like I said, when you are in remission, when you have alopecia, when you are in a bariatric community. Some people just have scalps where their hair is flaky, damaged, it don't grow. And I say to you, you need to invest in some type of hair products. Maybe start going totally natural with oils and essentials and start putting so many different things in your hair because, that can also contribute to damaging and flaking up the scalp. I just say my main issue and my main focus is helping people who are 50 and up, because I'm 50, hey, to be able to feel secure about their scalps, their hair, to monitor how their hair is, assessing, invest in taking care of their skin, their scalp. That's very important. So when you are going to invest in some things, just make sure that you understand what people putting into. I'm putting a lot of passion and work and love and energy into my hair products because I know what it is and what it's like to need that product. So with that being said, I want to say to everybody, NessNess, a Lady V's Unique Creations, hair dessert is coming your way, and I am going to say we are in week 2 this week. Friday, I will give a show off of how the oils are looking. I will keep you guys posted, and I hope to have your great support. Share this video, subscribe, follow me, monitor on everything that I'm doing with this hair growth. Gonna be probably linking with finding me a great manufacturer to process the hair oils and the hair herbs the way I like it. So if I can't do that, then I'll just have a launch every few times out of the year. Bye.